It's Luis Martin, the art engineer. It's May. It's May. All right, so it's been a long year. This project that we are doing now started, I think, pretty much in May of last year or even before, but during these weird times. So I hope you can look back at May and be like, I'm in a better place, because I think we are. Elvis and I. Hey, Elvis.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you very much. So formal as always. So I hope you're good. We're good. We're in our safe space. I have my incense. I have my little baby shoes and some positive gemstones. So let's do an unboxing. If you're a member, you should have received this, or you will receive this after the 15th. There's some really exciting stuff in here. You can still get your kit at collagedream.com and become a member. We're gonna have our first Zoom hangout. I know everyone's dying for another Zoom, but this one's gonna be really fun, and there's gonna be giveaways. So join in if you are a member, and if not, join in anyway. Okay, so what's happening? Let's see what's in our May kit. I'm super excited. First of all, this cover was voted as the one for the cover. It's called I'm Not Your Savior, and it's basically a reminder of how strong you are, and to remember to always put your oxygen mask first before you put it on anybody else's, right? Because self-care is not greed, so thrive. Having said that, let's open it up. Remember, always keep the bag. It's always good to keep the bag, right? So remember, when you become a member, you do have a prompt in the back. And I'm going to actually do a video for that right after this. So again, you'll always get your diamonds because I'm sending you abundance and luxury all the time. Oh, already super exciting. We have the amazing 3M strips that are just the best thing instead of glue. We have some white letters. When have you seen white letters? These are amazing. Elvis found these, God knows where. So cool. You have some contact paper, some fun shapes that Elvis cut. And check this out. This is so cool. We actually found this in Mexico at some silly craft store, and I thought it'd be the funnest thing to include in this month's kit. So we have more shapes, stickers, Sandaya, and this one. You'll get some magazine clippings, which is nice loose texture that you can play with. Here we have some beautiful architecture. So remember, the best place to start is on your floor, on your table, and just spread everything out and start picking what moves you. This moves me. So these are some fun crystals and geodes. Very nice. Some color blocking. This is beautiful. I think I'll use this. Text, a tree that looks a little diseased. Ooh, look at this. Okay, this might just be fun to play with. So let's take this to the side. A beautiful Buddha. So you get some American painting. This beautiful origami paper that is also color blocking, so you can play with that. And if you know origami, incorporate it. Use all of your strengths. This month, I'm also sending you some beautiful French cathedrals. Isn't that gorgeous? It says something or the other. Very cool. I am sending you a poster. Check this out. I mean, if you don't cut this out, no worries. Post this in your wall. This is just so inspiring. Look at all the zodiac signs. I think it's Mushka who did this. And it's just, you know, Art Nouveau. It's beautiful. It's French. What else do you want? So everybody gets a French poster. I happen to get this one, which is so beautiful. Yours will be different. Also, I'm always sending you postcards from New York. This is from Strand. If you've ever been to New York, you've probably been by Strand. I'm sending you some kid stuff because, you know. And I'm sending you some bullfighting images, which is kind of an interesting thing. And India. We are sending all of our love and positive vibes to India. You're getting some imagery and some beautiful colors from India. And that's it. So I'm super excited. And today, I'm just going to use what's in my kit. I'm going to use this cardboard as my substrate. I have my X-Acto blade and I have my scissors. So already know, I want to play with this guy. I want to play with this. And maybe one more thing. Perhaps the origami paper. I think that's an interesting palette, right? All right, so let's set everything else to the side and maybe even use these letters, even though they spell out poo, but it's okay. So this is beautiful, and one thing we can do, which is really simple, is thinking about taking away, right? Instead of adding, let's take away. So I don't want to cut into this, but always check the back just to see if there's anything interesting. So I'm gonna play with this, and I'm gonna try to take away and see what happens. I'm gonna just create a pattern of lines, because once I start doing that, and I think I did that last time with a really cool collage where I think I actually used purple too. And when you take away, it kind of becomes like paint strokes or crayon strokes. So let's lean into that and see what we can do with this, right? So I have been seeing some amazing collage work happening. All this amazing work coming through Instagram from a lot of the members. I am super excited that you guys are doing this. And now that, you know, little by little, the world is opening up again, I'm hoping we can have like live collage sessions. How cool would that be? It makes me a little nervous still, but how cool would that be, right? I also have a new playlist of nondescript happy music. It's actually supposed to be jazz and funk, but we'll use what we got. So it's fun to take your time with this, especially if you're doing something so meticulous as lines. But remember, this is always like a meditative process, right? And this is your time. This is perfect to kind of just shut the door and kind of meditate and take your time. And if nothing good comes out of it, at least you meditated, right? And a lot can come from that. And don't worry if you mess up. I just ripped something, I can tell, but it's all right. This is actually pretty good paper. This is thick paper, so it'll work fine. But some of the other material, if I send you something from like a Time Life magazine, that's different texture. So let's just check it. See how cool that is? What if we use the yellow? Oh, how cool is that, right? Or how about that? That's super cool. That loses itself a little bit, but we're going somewhere, we're going somewhere. So let's keep going. So like I said, we are having our first Zoom hangout this Saturday, May 8th. And I hope you will join us. It will be very interesting. We're trying some new things because we're always trying new things, and hopefully it will all work out. But I'm really excited because I'll be giving away a collage therapy session, 2 of them actually. And these therapy sessions are one-on-one studio collage sessions, and they are so powerful and they're so amazing. I've had such great sessions with people, with artists, with people who want to get into it, into collaging, and you know, unexpected things come out of it, and every time it's something new. So I love doing them, and I love seeing people's results from taking this session. So again, I'm taking my time. Did you see the little shoes on my desk next to my incense? So my little niece was visiting last week, even though it seems like 7 years already. And can I tell you, I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. If you're depressed, if you feel sad, blue, listless, unmotivated, go to a friend's house who has a kid. Because, whoa, children are just so happy and innocent, and they just don't know. Actually, no, we don't know how good it is, and they kind of do. So if you can lean into that, believe me, wow. I mean, I can't even. And also, props to every single parent in this world. My goodness, you cannot catch a break when you're a parent. And my sister and her husband were doing such a great job taking care of this child. And apparently, just when people with kids come visit, you're supposed to like take care of them for them so they can go out or sleep. I didn't get the memo, so I wasn't a very good brother-in-law or brother, so don't leave them alone with your kids. I'll take funny pictures of them and turn into a fashion shoot, which I have. Go to my Instagram. Talking about Instagram, we are on Instagram, at collage.dream. So please share what you are doing, what you've done. I would love to see more of your work. Even that's kind of fun, huh? So I like this. And you know what? I'm gonna, instead of focusing on his body, maybe I'll start thinking about his head, kind of like a crown. Kind of doing the same cuts. So I can tell this is gonna be really fun. The music's not too bad, right, Elvis?
No, good.
It's kind of nice. It's
smooth.
Smooth, like a menthol cigarette. Sorry. I go there. I used to smoke. But yes, it's smooth. I would be listening to Massive Attack or Sade, but we're listening to nondescript, license-free music, so we don't get in trouble here, you guys. So it's good. It's all good. Okay, this is really going somewhere. And again, you know, like Bob Ross used to say, there's no right or wrong here. We're just kind of going along with this process and seeing what comes out. And I know I'm doing something right because I'm sweating. So I get really excited. I'll just wipe my sweat, thank you. Like a boxer. I'm in the ring. Okay, this is super cool. Let's see what's happening here. We can go with purple, which is kind of interesting, or we can go with yellow. And you know what I'm gonna say, right? We need the contrast, so I'm going with this yellow. So there were many ways we could have arrived at this, but we chose this way. You can easily could have cut small pieces of paper, right? And added to it. But this time we chose to cut it this way. So did I just shoot myself in the foot? It's okay. So I'm gonna start taping this, committing to it. Let's see. Ooh, this got serious. Very cool. And look, see, I cut this, but I could easily, if I want to continue the illusion, I can just put it under there and glue it. Same thing with this guy. And it just blends in. Same thing here. I kind of like how this looked. But you know what? We can get really creative because look, we have all of these little cuts, which means what? We can kind of insert things in it, right? So let's see, let's go back to our collage kit and see what I can find that I can kind of manipulate. This will be fun to play with too. My Little Pony. Oh, I mean, that's just gorgeous. Okay, this is kind of interesting. The painting's kind of interesting. This is super cool. Might even play with the eyes. Yeah, let's do that. I like this. So let's... I'm gonna go here because this is kind of an interesting... Not only because it's a circle, but because the texture of the circle is fantastic. Check that out. Oh, that's interesting. See how it kind of... You know what? I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to go like that. And you absolutely do not have to stay within the confines of the square, so lean into that if that feels good. Today we're leaning into everything, huh? I love this. I don't know what else I can do with this. Oh, that's what we can do. I'm gonna play with this foot. So it almost looks like a pedestal. How fun is that? Now, it's not as contrasty as I wish it were. I mean, I can also do that, right? That's kind of neat. But I prefer this because it looks like he's stepping his toes into water. And then, oh my God, you get all the symbolism, right? So let's do that. Oh, I just got an email, y'all. Love that. I think we're almost done here. So in your collage kit, you're gonna receive some other fun stuff, which, I mean, it just really creates beautiful noise for you to add to your collage kit, right? And look at this. What a beautiful sticker. My goodness, I think I'm done, but I really want to use one of these stickers. You know what? Let's write poo. Oh, this looks at me like I'm crazy. Actually looks more gray, huh? Love it. All right, I think I have just made a collage. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I mean, what a fun moment, right? I love that moment when you can kind of make a collage and it just feels like you're done and you're like, oh, I made something. So this is the May collage kit for the members at collagedream.com. So if you want to be a member, if you want to get this fun stuff, subscribe now. If not, you can just purchase one of and you'll get your own unique set of images in the collage kit at collagedream.com. And those are a great way to just play. Each one has a prompt, so you will have some guidance. And you have these videos on YouTube. So join me now, tomorrow, yesterday, always, and we will make some art. So there's much adventure to be had. I will see you soon. Ciao.